तुझे फोन दे मेरा।
जय जय श्री राधे। अभी एक लाइव चल रहा था जो कि बंद हो गया, तो दिस इज अ लास्ट ट्राई फॉर टुडे। इफ इट वर्क्स आउट इट्स ग्रेट, अदरवाइज हम और अनघा माता जी विल डिसाइड एनी अदर डे, because there's continuous network issues which is making this happen, and the live is just somehow not working. So this is a last try we are doing. If even this doesn't work out, then we will plan for something else. So Radhe Radhe and Hare Krishna to all of you. I hope आप सब लोग खुश होंगे, प्रसन्न होंगे। हम सब लोग और मेरी सारे वैष्णव बालक टीम जो प्रचार के क्रम को देखती है, वो सब बहुत परिश्रम के साथ यहाँ पर कथा के महत्वपूर्ण विषय को प्रकाशित करते हैं, और आप सब उसका लाभ लेते हैं। बस उन सब के प्रोत्साहन के लिए ये प्रयास करिए कि आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा उस विषय को आगे शेयर करें सबके साथ, तो यही उनके लिए बहुत बड़ा उत्साह बनेगा। तो मैं प्रतीक्षा कर रहा हूँ। थोड़ा सा यहाँ पर इंटरनेट के कुछ ऐसे इशू है सीवियर, जिसकी वजह से बार बार प्रयास करने पर भी वो सफल नहीं हो पा रहा। तो ये एक अंतिम प्रयास हम लोग कर रहे हैं। ये अभी नहीं हो सका तो फिर आगे कोई दूसरे दिन इसकी योजना बनाएंगे, पर आप सबके साथ तो हम संवाद कर ही पा रहे हैं। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुझे लगता है कि हम सबके जीवन में सभी चीज़ों की ज़रूरत के साथ साथ ये अध्यात्म के क्रम की भी आवश्यकता है। जब तक जो आज का संवाद है वो शुरू नहीं होता, तब तक मैं ज्वाइन करने के लिए बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं, पर मैं कमेंट भी सबका देख पा रहा हूँ। तो जब तक संवाद शुरू होता है तब तक अगर कोई आपकी ऐसी महत्वपूर्ण बात है तो मैं कमेंट को पढ़कर उसके जवाब देने का प्रयास करूँगा। आप कमेंट पर मुझे पूछ लें, कोई ऐसी बात होगी मुझे मालूम होगा तो आई विल आंसर। गोरखपुर के आगमन के विषय में किसी ने पूछा है। मैं इस साल ही गीता वाटिका में मेरी आने की एक योजना बनी है। जैसे उसकी निश्चितता होगी तो हम लोग अवश्य आएंगे और वहाँ आयोजन रखेंगे। राधे राधे। ये अपन लास्ट ट्राई एक बार करते हैं, अदरवाइज फिर राधा रमन जी की जैसी इच्छा होगी विल प्लान सम अदर टाइम। कोई एक अगर अलग सी मिस्टिकल पावर है राधा रमन जी की, विच इज वर्किंग इन सच अ वे आई वुड से। तो अगेन वेलकम यू अगेन, और ये सब कंफ्यूजन हुआ।
थैंक यू, दंडवत।
दंडवत। यस, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस।
हमारा टॉपिक है नाम का महत्व। हम लोग अपने संचित कर्मा है, इकट्ठे हैं हमारे, होता है एंड हमारी बस what free will we have to make is choices हमारे हाथ में है। एंड we have to choose out of 84 lakh species mila hai to chant the name and नाम का that we meditation हुआ है हुई है तब is for नाम जप and like that आजकल youth में it's important this we voice to change lifetime which we are अभी की जो बॉडी मिली हाथ में नहीं है हमारे हाथ में होगा पेरेंट्स कौन से मिले जी एंड कहीं ना हाथ में ये है कि नेक्स्ट बॉडी कौन सा जो निर्माण हो रही है हमारे the amount of bhakti how can we do is it's in our and that we will Krishna somewhere down the line and I do feel that उसके लिए नाम जप करना बहुत जरूरी है 16 माला हम you know somewhere down the line Maya Devi is so strong that we can't do it consistent single day Maharaj ji and kahin na kahin we get distracted so what do you want to say about that how important it is we learn about this our youth that generation जो हमारे before even they are can share it and
जी Radhe Radhe Mataji, first of all, I think, but I didn't want to distract you because even there were some comments were coming, so the voice was somewhere breaking, but still I understood the overall question which you were asking. It was all about that how after such a long period and circle we got this human birth and and there are distractions and especially for the youth. I think this was the summary of the question. So बीच बीच में थोड़ा थोड़ा गायब हुआ बट अब मैंने सोचा जो प्रभु की इच्छा वैसे आगे बढ़ना चाहिए that's why I didn't stop you. So see, what I personally feel is that a distraction is what it is, Maya is, and to overcome that Maya is the best way, which our Acharya and everyone has suggested is the Harinam. So the other day, very precisely, if you'd like to answer you this, the other day in one of my katha in Calcutta, I was discussing कि every 7 years our physical appearance changes. Every 7 years, how we look, it changes. Even if you kind of keep an eye, हर 7 साल में if you just compare your previous pictures, there's a change in your physical appearance. It happens with everyone. So there's a study for it कि हमारा जो physical appearance है वो 7 years में change होता है. हमारा जो एक प्रकार से मन है, mind है, that every 11 years it gets upgraded. हमारी जो सोच है हर 11 year में हमारे experience changes होते हैं. तो छोटा बच्चा है उसके बाद आप देखिए when people enter into teenage 13 जैसे ही होता है there's a bit of a mind change come. फिर then the 20s में आते फिर change होता है. तो technically at around 11 year our thought process changes. And then if I say every 25 year our intellectual strength changes, if I tell you. So जैसे इसलिए हमारे यहाँ टेंटेटिवली 25 years में आश्रम चेंज करने का एक 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 प्रकार से प्रोसीजर है दैट यू शुड बी इन गृहस्थ फॉर ब्रह्मचारी फॉर 25 years tentatively and then you shift to grahastha then vanaprastha and then the sannyas. So that our whole intellect work changes at every 25 years. Now if we go further, every 100 years, हर 100 साल में जो हमारा अंतःकरण है, अहंकार है, because अंतःकरण के there are 4 parts of it, मन, चित्त, बुद्धि and अहंकार. So ahankar is overall existence of a human being. So it changes in every 100 years. So but the core of our existence is the chitta. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, use the word in Sikshashtakam, Cheto Darpanam Arjanam. So the chit, which is the core of our existence, sometimes if you see a dream where you see yourself flying like a bird, but in this life we don't have that experience of flying. So, but in some of our previous birth, we might be a bird. So the experience of that flying is saved in our chitta. That's how it works. So the study is there according to the scripture. It takes 7 births to upgrade your chitta. So a simple example is in our grahasth ashram, in our Vedic tradition, कोई शादी होती है तो वहाँ बोलते हैं ना सात सात जन्म वाली बात कि 7 जन्म साथ हों, या कई बार मतलब 7 जन्म बहुत बार निकल निकल करके आता है, कई चीजों में निकल के आता है कि 7 जन्म का इसका साथ हो भगवान। आप एक और चीज आती है स्क्रिप्चर में लिखा है प्रहलाद जी के प्रसंग में, दैट इफ वन पर्सन बिकम अ डिवोटी तो वो अपनी 7 जनरेशंस को उतार देता है। सो द चित्त जो है वो 7 जनरेशंस में चेंज होता है। सो टेक्निकली समटाइम, इसलिए श्री कृष्ण ने गीता में कहा जन्मांतर सहस्त्रेषु कश्चित भवति सिद्धये। इट टेक्स thousands and thousands of birth to become a good devotee. So Hari Nam Sankirtan is the one thing, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, which can clean our chitta. That's the only medium. Of course, our physical satisfaction, physical fitness can be done by yoga and bhoga both. But similarly, our mental, there are many options. Of course, if you meditate, you for even a temporary basis, we do understand and feel a bit of a mental peace. While reading, we do get an intellectual satisfaction, kind of a thing, clarity of thoughts. But somehow they keep on shaking. So if you do keep on doing Harinam, which is as Mahaprabhu said, especially Harinam Sankirtan, it is just like that कोई दवाई ली and it takes some hours कि वो धीरे धीरे आपके शरीर में काम करती है. Similarly, Harinam Sankirtan is the one which cleans our chitta, and slowly our whole existence get cleans up and become qualified to go back to Godhead. Second thing, as you said, this is the importance of Harinam, technically speaking, not emotionally or just simply कि ऐसे ही, technically speaking. And then, as you said, the distractions. See, for everything, we have this distraction. What is distraction is unattended awareness. See, I'm sitting in a car because of this kind of network distraction, but still somehow we worked out for this distraction because we like had to make this happen today. This was the plan. So even this happens with our bhajan also. And I'm sitting in a car and there are many distractions around me. Somebody is even driving, there's people are walking on the street, but my awareness is on this interview, so nothing is distracting me. So if your awareness it is with Krishna, then nothing in the world can distract you.
Very true, Maharaj. Yes.
So how came you how came you got inspired to be into this Krishna consciousness?
Maharaj, my parents were devotees. Like I was gone temple in Kunj Bihar.
I'm so sorry, Anagha ji. I think there's something else. Did you able to hear me properly?
Yes, Maharaj.
So I think there's something also from your side because even people are commenting. थोड़ा सा I think आपकी तरफ से network issue है. And then there's one distraction which is behind me also. My Pandit ji slept. So don't get distracted with this. Narayan ji, the whole Instagram is watching you that you're sleeping behind me. Okay? Don't do that. सो नहीं, सब पूछ रहे हैं कि आपके पीछे आपकी कथा ही कोई नहीं सुन रहा आपका जना. Don't do this. He got up in the Mangla Aarti and we have been running since day, so that's why he's tired.
So yes, my parents were like, when I was 8 years old, they took me to Hari temple, iskcon, and my journey started. And like हम लोग बचपन से वो छोटा mala रहता है, we used to chant our Hare Krishna mahamantra. Inclination towards Krishna happened. Of course, there is supposed to be some prarabdha according to that you get devotion. Then धीरे धीरे journey started. Maharaj came to Mumbai. I didn't have plans to become take acting as my profession, but it just happened. Maybe some desire from some birth was there, and I did my uh, for Raj, and that was I wanted to get into Vyas, so I wanted to focus on that. But Krishna had some different plans, and my second show happened. That was about a month. Very nice show and very nice. It became popular, Maharaji. That no plan happened. After that, I decided to leave and complete awareness about Krishna consciousness. So yeah, that was it. That was my
So Radharani has chosen you. She chooses the soul, I would say. So through different mediums, some prarabdha karma gave its own result, and then Krishna chooses you. And I say, how you are one, if becomes a devotee, do best in every field, and you're fortunate and keep inspiring everyone. That's a very important thing, which you are already doing.
thank you. Please keep me in prayers and blessings.
Always, always, forever.
Sorry, we couldn't join you for kathas had happened.
Uska,
So
uska
us joined there, but
I'm so sorry, Anagha ji. This time I couldn't hear you. There's some voice breaks are there. When you're speaking, some of your words, they're skipping. Even people are commenting there. Maybe some issues there with the phone or something.
I said I'm sorry, Maharaji. We couldn't kathas which were on the
I was waiting for you because my team also informed me, and even I looked at the messages too. And but nice. But there's an opportunity that I might be coming again. I might be going again and doing a katha again in June. So I will request you again if that would be possible.
nice.
इसके साथ वाला. Yes.
तो महाराज जी आप कुछ कथा बोल सकते हैं राधा
Radharaman ji se related.
regarding when how magical are. I had many experiences with the Lord. So ऐसा कुछ while you are serving the Lord or while you are serving Him, some katha we would love to.
थोड़ा आवाज आपकी ब्रेक कर रही थी, but what I could understand is that he wanted to hear a small katha of my serving Radharaman ji. This is what you mean?
Yes.
There are unlimited experiences, I would say. Of course, we have this thing, a tradition in our temple, not to reveal so many things, but still, I think whatever best is possible, I will let you know. So once I remember, I was serving Radharaman ji. This was a time of COVID. So in that period of COVID, I was getting my seva turn. And I would say, of course, it's a very unfortunate situation for the whole world. So many tragedies were happening, unexpected situations were there, panic, uh, unrest, everything was there. But still, the whole world even understand the importance of spirituality and being in a joint family. Those Indian traditions were really inspired everyone, especially on those periods. So even I was fortunate enough, Anagaji, that I was staying for the whole time in Vrindavan, maximum time. And frankly speaking, I've been traveling since childhood because of my father being serving him, my grandfather, who was my guru also. So in Vrindavan, I got that the maximum time, non-stop stay in Vrindavan at that time, I would say. And frankly speaking, after maybe 10 years, I had my own wardrobe in that COVID time. So I had a very beautiful, I was going for parikrama every day. and then also serving Radharamanji many times. So during my seva, I did different kind of decorations. Especially if you have been to Radharaman temple, normally जो सामने वाला जगमोहन होता है वहीं फ्लावर डेकोरेशन होता है. तो जहाँ लोग सब आके दर्शन करते हैं वो जगह सब एम्प्टी रखनी पड़ती है. But because of COVID, there were no visitors, so everything was empty. That's why even we planned. I will share you the pictures. कि वहाँ भी पूरा डेकोरेशन हम लोगों ने किया. And there was one video which is available on internet also that I did once, full rose decoration. It was like a rose bungalow. So kind of we celebrated the Rose Day with Radharamanji. Like thousands and thousands of roses were there, and पूरा courtyard में roses थे, roof पर थे, and everywhere. Even Radharamanji was sitting in the rose bungalow. So what happened is कि we have, and only limited people were allowed because of COVID. So we personally had to do many things, and we have done a big effort in making that arrangement. So now what happened is at night, especially after such you could say hard work, we were so tired, and I was just thinking that may it was just a show off, or it's maybe Radharamanji who have inspired me to do this, or Radharamanji even have accepted it or not. I was just into, I don't know why it came into my heart, but it did come. Maybe why I have done it, because few people are also saying it's such a tragic time, and we are buying flowers and doing it ourselves, and what's the use of it? There are different kind of emotions from everyone. So I was just bit into dilemma that of course ये तो भाव सेवा है, so why putting so many flowers and all of this kind of a thing. So I just slept over it कि चलो देखते हैं, we'll see. So what happened is next day in the morning I just prayed to Radharamanji that if you inspired me and you became happy and you are satisfied with what I have done, so at least show me some indication. So what I personally remember is that it was a summertime, and in summertime, if you go to Radharmanji, you see that he only wears the kopeen, not the full dress. Just उनके waist पर kopeen होता है. मैं बहुत busy था तो रात में मुझे exactly याद नहीं है किस color का था, but what I could have ऐसा ऐसा hazy सा याद है कि I made him lie on a yellow kopeen. So next day, because I was so tired, I got up in the morning, but मैं मंगला में थोड़ा सा late पहुंचा, means just before the आरती. But before आरती, there's about half an hour preparations you have to do, because Radharamanji actually lies on the bed, so you have to wake him up and then put him on his altar properly, singhasan, and things happen. So one of my other Goswami brother, he came and he did that. I was a bit late because my ashram is also in Gyan Gudri, and I had this in my mind because still the temple had some rose petals, the fragrance of rose were there, so I was into that mood again कि पता नहीं ठाकुर जी खुश हुए कि नहीं हुए, all this. So as soon as I reached there, जैसे ही मैंने दर्शन उन्होंने खोला and I had to start the आरती, I went in. At that time I didn't notice. तो जैसे ही हम जल्दी जल्दी करके, मैंने जल्दी मंगला करो टाइम निकल जाएगा. So I just started doing आरती and I looked at him, because when you do आरती then you actually concentrate and meditate on ठाकुर जी. Suddenly I see that वो जो कोपीन पहने थे वो बिल्कुल रेड रोज कलर का था.
Oh my God.
And I couldn't believe. Even I was doing Aarti and I had tears. I still remember. I got goosebumps now. Because, of course, कोई बोला शायद रात में भी था. But I personally feel is that I made him lie down in a yellow kopeen. And in the morning he was wearing red rose kopeen, like a rose proper. Ki raat bhar he was just playing in the kunj of roses.
Jai.
Oh,
Jai.
this was so good. This was just the best experience. Like I just meditated on in the throughout of COVID, and it was my bhajan, I would say. Every day I was thinking about this.
Jai. Jai. Krishna is full of magic, Maharaj, and this magic, like throughout the life, has always been there, and Krishna has always protected me and kept that. And especially after, when Krishna sees attracted towards him, you want to serve him in all sorts of forms. He makes way, Maharaji. मेरी भी एक bad, like after I left my show, I went to GP, then I met Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Radha Maharaj. So
Very good friend of mine. He always share a very good relationship with me. Like many times we spend a good time together, even in India abroad. Such a great sadhu.
great soul. And I met my Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. Krishna plans every soul's journey magic. So,
True.
yes, he's full of magic.
True, very true. Biggest magician in the
Yes,
world.
yes. So yeah.
Lovely talking to you, Anagha ji, because I could also see my phone's battery is drying, and it can maybe it's better to say it by a good note rather than just phone get switch off. But one humble request to you that it was so nice talking to you, and so nice positive vibrations came, and keep inspiring everyone. And one humble request is that I will tell Chetij to talk to you again, and maybe when I'm in a better network in a week or so, whenever you're free, we should do more often this. So this was inspire everyone, and of course, devotees should communicate with each other, and this is what Sankirtan and Satsanga is. And I think that's the biggest sadhana which even one can perform in Kali Yuga, and also which Krishna always likes. And I know that there are many more questions you might be having, but of course the time was became an issue now. So whatever is left, we will plan further on this, and whenever you want, we can maybe next week definitely around 20th, if you're free, we will discuss more on that. But if there is anything very important, then we can maybe further discuss a question and then
Oh
say
my
goodbye.
God, ji, just help us spread awareness of Krishna consciousness. यही है कि जितने भी taraf we can just push this movement. Prabhupada used to say that human birth, one birth we get, one birth now. We have given so many lives to Maya Devi. Uh, it's just one request we do to everyone, whoever is watching, give one birth to Krishna, and that is what, like Prabhupada also used to say that I millions and millions of stars, but there is just one moon. And so yes, maybe less people will get attracted, or ज़्यादा followers नहीं होते या कम होते हैं. Not many people get attracted, but जितने भी आते हैं वो अच्छे तरीके से कृष्णा को समर्पित करके अपनी लाइफ से. That is what our motive is, and that will make my human birth success. So yes, Maharaji, like next time, whenever you're free, we will have a discussion for this, spreading Krishna consciousness and lots of kathas. Maharaji, you are not audible.